And who answers the Zed?
Who will answer the call of Zed? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly.
They don't realize that there is a whole G2 lineup in that brush.
Oh boy. Normally you expect just a couple. You can see the Zyra, and you only saw
the one, and HYLISSANG takes the bait and gives first blood to PERKZ again.
Didn't see many early ganks, but that might change as we see XERXE already in the bottom lane.
HYLISSANG he's stepping up, but this time it was the bait. They get the cannon barrage. XERXE is a little bit late. HYLISSANG has to flash the plants. Well, that could have been bad.
Level 4 Zyra damage is enough to get the flash out from HYLISSANG. I'm surprised Trick is so low on farm, given that... Oh, bottom lane.
Yeah, we'll not talk about farm just yet, because HYLISSANG gets taken down by ZVEN. The curtain call opens. 1-shot, 2-shot, cannon barrage, 3-shot. Has to force the heal, and in comes Exile, but he might be isolated for just a second. Expect was brought in, and it ends up just being the one kill. HYLISSANG falling down again. Expect TP's back up top. We saw the likes of TSM some weeks back in the European NALCS, I should say. This time G2, they've brought it in. PERKZ steps forward, he goes all in now, instant exhaust, and he's gonna shadow step out. Exile burning a little low, but PERKZ didn't give as good as he got.
Because they can now deny the Shen level 6, or now level 9, Spike, where he has his ultimate, as we see a dive mid.
Yep, Exile goes down. No, he finally does. PERKZ nearly bought it as well, but he gets the shield from Expect. That was a risky play, but they give up first brick up top to the Unicorns of Love.
PERKZ is able to get the solo kill down onto Exile. Without that exhaust, he doesn't have any way to stop the damage from coming out from PERKZ. And now the priority is mid, but UOL want to answer.
Oh, without a cooldown, they look for MITHY, and that damage is real. They've stunned up Expect for a second, but XERXE gets turned on, and Expect takes the kill for himself. They do answer onto MITHY. The curtain call opens onto Expect. He steps just outside the range of shot number 2, but with VIZICSACSI and HYLISSANG on top of him, he's forced to flash into the red pit.
Regardless, look at XERXE in the mid.
Oh, they've caught MITHY now, the deadly flourish, and XERXE makes it look easy. With a hop onto MITHY, they take a quick kill. Cannon barrage utilized to help slow him down, and they're gonna be shoving into mid right now. A couple of minions are gonna get easily melted through, and ZVEN gets the Chains of Corruption on his Exile, forced to take the tower. Has to Valk away, ZVEN taken low, but Trick was there to body block. No tower just yet for the Unicorns in mid, and PERKZ is heading back up, seeking cleanup.
So round 2 ends up going to XERXE, but let's see if PERKZ can answer this.
HYLISSANG got very aggressive there, and PERKZ shadow step back, realizing that he might be able to get a quick kill pickup. SAMUX popped his Ghost Blade. Once again, the mid seems to be the theater of battle right now for both these teams.
Now ZVEN, he's all by himself in the mid lane.
Deadly Flourish is on. They open up the curtain call, and he's going to have to flash out of that one. Sidesteps the second. Third will clip him on the outside, and that will be the end of that. ZVEN taken low, but well used. Curtain call of SAMUX, and now Unicorns, they might have push priority. Oh, that was a hair trigger.
Well played, SAMUX. This guy, his main AD carry in the European LCS is this Jhin. He's had fantastic performances throughout the split, but G2, they want to answer.
PERKZ goes in, he was delivering everybody into this fight, and SAMUX is going to get burned down nearly to 0. Chachi picks up Trick on a return kill, but he himself might be going down exhaust on this tower. I don't think that's going to save you, buddy, but maybe HYLISSANG will. A wild growth on, a polymorph, and G2 can't get much more done, but they're actually burning low as well. MITHY trying to get some plans to deter.
But I feel like we're starting to see more of it, especially from the Unicorns, where if you overstep, they will gun you down.
Unicorns proved it, and now they're going to try it one more time. ZVEN is caught out again, and SAMUX closes the curtains on top of him. Teleport, though, in answer now. In goes PERKZ. SAMUX is not going to go down just yet. Finally polished off even through the wild growth. PERKZ himself is turned into a munchkin for just a second as Trick hop, skips, jumps his way to a double kill, or a pickup, I should say. Double kill now, but PERKZ will fall. Shut down by XERXE. Him and Chachi are the last men standing, though.
I mean, with ZVEN gone, a lot of their damage is gone, but now PERKZ, he wants to go for another fight.
Looking for the ninja dive. Part 2, they find Chachi. The taunt will land, but he eats an orange, and it's K.
No,
right back at it again.
PERKZ decided not to hard commit to that. But this is the dive comp. We need to think of a more creative name for this Pyra, because it's becoming more and more regular now for this duo to look for plays around the map. Unicorns, though, they want to try and force something in the mid.
See, they get the cannon barrage on. Curtain call open. We've seen this one before. There are a few minions left, and it looks like they're just using it for the zone, but do they have enough damage to make it happen? We're gonna have to find out because we're in a pause. I think I am. Oh, we transfer right in. It's Exile getting jumped on. Exhaust is there, but Trick comes tagging in to finish the job, and he hops, skips, and jumps his way to a quick double kill. G2 were ready for that one.
This should be relatively safe with only XERXE around to potentially steal. He doesn't even have Smite available.
Yeah, already burned it down to 6,500 here. Let's see if G2 are looking to turn on. MITHY was actually waiting outside of the pit. PERKZ does get Bolus struck up for just a second. Plants on Chachi. In comes XERXE looking for MITHY. Exhaust is down. Chachi gets the kill on MITHY. They peel from Baron, and XERXE's eliminated. Right back at it again. ZVEN even tanking the Baron to keep it alive. He heals on up, and with no one left, or is it? It's HYLISSANG looking to give them some trouble. Chachi's still there. Not gonna happen. Smite available, and Trick uses it.
Looks like the Trick may be caught out, though. He might be the sacrificial lamb.
Looks like that's the case. Tried to shut down Chachi in the process, but nothing doing. What a hectic series right there. 22 minutes now. It's 9-13 in kills, and the Baron's on G2 Esports. Chachi's gonna try to clear these minions away with the Baron empowerment. They'll still get some damage on before he can make it happen. And PERKZ is looking to go all in on to Exile. Not enough damage on the back half of it. Gets turned into a munchkin as well, but the wild growth was there from HYLISSANG to keep him healthy.
PERKZ is still relatively healthy. They could continue their push in the top side of the map.
Keep doing it on the bottom, but ZVEN is going to get pushed back for just a second, forced to flash away, and now the curtain call opens on him. He dodges one. The second can't do it, and XERXE jumps on his head to finish the kill. Third for the Rengar this game. Meanwhile, Trick is up top, continuing to push with the minions. HYLISSANG's coming here to push him back. Goes in Viz, instantly munchkined, as he has to hop out, tanking tower shots left and right.
And this is the second time now we've seen ZVEN being out of position.
And MITHY as well, he has to blow his flash. We've seen this so many times. They drop the cannon barrage, but all of a sudden, SAMUX gets jumped on by PERKZ, isolated from the rest, but it's Trick that finishes the job. No, PERKZ gets the kill credit. Shut down, though, onto him. It's an 80 carry for mid, and Trick finds XERXE, and that's a double kill now as Exile sends one more rocket flying. Visit Chachi right inside the Stranglethorns. Bolus sidestep by MITHY. Expecting ZVEN are there. And it ends up being the 1 for 2. It's Unicorn's favor.
Thing is, if you're the Unicorns now, what you need to do is just group mid and push, because you can punish ZVEN so easily.
Once again, it's a broken record. I feel like I'm this game. Exile gets the kill credit for it, but they just open up the classic combo and they take down an inner tower. PERKZ might be top. You've got Expect on bottom, but G2, they just did not see this one coming. The base is broken open.
The thing is, Unicorns of Love, they have a minion wave. PERKZ is still top, hasn't gone back. Unicorns, they're going to just walk away with an inhibitor. Whereas Unicorns, if they can just force a fight right now, this could be the point at which they take control over the game.
Well, they're onto the Baron right now. Expect and Trick are scrambling, but they step into a couple of Jhin traps here. Expect looking to come in, but the Baron is low. Trick can come around, but the Baron's not low enough yet to finish the job. Chachi taken, almost down to 0. PERKZ is trying to blow him up. Expect was on, and that's a shutdown. No more Gangplank for this fight, and they use the Stranglethorns to cover. The G2 escape. Baron is reset completely.
Unicorns try to force the Baron because they know that G2 don't want a full 5-on-5, but it is actually G2 that are able to come out ahead, simply because Expect did a great job of being the martyr as now Unicorns re-engage.
Oh my goodness, PERKZ was taken low, but the heal kept him alive for now. It is blinking health bars for G2 Esports, but Unicorns, they hold their nerve. Teleport now out of Expect as he's coming back into the fight. Exile might be taken out. A piercing arrow hits him. Shurikens won't, though. He steps forward, he bounced back, trying to stay alive, but no, shut down by ZVEN. And now XERXE's on the run. G2 pushing Unicorns around the map here. XERXE's running to the wrong base.
To dissuade G2 from even considering the Baron right now. Look how tanky XERXE is. He might even be able to get an execute right now.
Oh man, one more shot, he gets it. This game has gotten weird, Vedius.
Now that they know that the death time is still pretty high for XERXE, they're actually going to rush the Baron and utilize the numbers advantage that they have.
There'd be no steal attempt with XERXE not able to get anything done, but ZVEN gets chunked a little bit by the cannon barrage. Curtain call open, looking for ZVEN, looking for MITHY. PERKZ just wandering around the side. Baron's still getting taken down, and MITHY nearly gets blown up. But G2 get themselves that Baron, and now they got to go back and clean up the minions on base.
PERKZ and Chachi are going to cross paths. PERKZ has no idea.
Steps right into the pirate. Oh, and in comes HYLISSANG. He goes all in. PERKZ gets blown down to 0. It's XERXE that gets the kill credit for that one, and then Unicorns will finally get themselves an outer turret down bot. So
what G2 have to be careful of is the possible collapse.
they don't want to fight, as you said, trying to make the 1-3-1 happen, but Trick is looking to come around the side. He hops, just sends the Void Spikes, and that is going to force Exile to package Valk back into the base. Unicorn should have enough to push this back, but Trick is really trying to push the line. It's SAMUX. Once again, the all-in from PERKZ happens, but he gets exhausted, and SAMUX is going to live through it by the skin of his teeth, and a lot of help from HYLISSANG. Tower taken out in the top, and Chachi is going to get hopped on by Trick. Exhaust comes just a smidgen too late. Expect is going to tank the rest of this up. G2 forced their way into the space. They're looking to make it 2 for 0. SAMUX gets interrupted. Expect with a killing spree of his own, and the Unicorns are collapsing. Nothing left for them to do.
Coming out with a number of kills. They still have the Baron available. Sven picks up another one, and they are looking to end the game right now.
That's the ace. It's 37 minutes, and G2, they're the ones inside the base of the Unicorns. Nothing left for them to do. It looked like they might be able to fire back, but at the end of the day, it is G2-0 on the board. They will advance for a semi-final showdown against the Rux Tigers.